Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have two public matches for you. The first round, we have Hatch's attack followed up by Anderson's counterattack. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get videos before everyone else as we live stream to Patreon members only and get raw gameplay footage with no UI or overview. And with that being said, here we are into our round. We're a couple minutes late because pub matches, you know, you can't always hop on when you want to. However, nothing much has really happened. Only 5 minutes has passed. The most he missed is Union's pushed up here on this left side, and they've kind of hit this right side here. So, quickly looking at our numbers, it's a 250-man server. CSA outnumbered by 10. And Union has 6 more unenlisted players, so it's really a 15-man imbalance here on this pub match in favor of CSA on a map that is very CSA biased. So, I don't know if Union will be able to overcome this deficit, but time will tell, and that is why we play the match. Quickly looking at our offense in CSA, we've got Jackson.
Wow, we just gaps like
We also got Gypsy here. We can look here. So you got Gypsy, Dr. Joseph, Jackson, and then for the Union side, you got Comet Ironheart, John Brown, and Cornwallis. The in-game voice chat is pretty loud relative to everything else. So we're just going to lower that there. All right. So Hatch's attack, as I was saying, very CSA biased map. I mean, it's just so hard. Wherever the Union has to go, because remember, they spawn at the bottom of the hill, and then they got to go take the point on top of the hill here. But they have to go up a big hill, and regardless of where they go, CSA has good defensive positions on this wood line here. They got half stone walls here. They got the trees. They have a lot of things that the Union does not have. And, I mean, you can even see in the ticket differential already, even though the Union team, the attackers, have more tickets. They're just
We're going with them.
You have some engagement in the corn. The Rambles will most certainly help the Union side here.
I'm dead.
Union starting to push a little further forward again.
Independent fire, direct front. Independent
The center
fire,
of this
direct
field
front,
is such an interesting spot to be at.
Spread it out, boys. Spread it out. Spread out.
Cut the grass, cut the grass.
They changed the voice chat from the Steam, or I think it was TeamSpeak system, to a in-house system. So that's why the voice chat is new anyways. They changed it a while ago. I don't remember, a month or two ago. But yeah, Union, using the center of the field, don't have a lot of cover. They have a little bit of, definitely a little, just because they're downhill. But I mean, they're at such a disadvantage with these shots. They're somewhat deflated though. Union just sitting back and shooting though. It's going to be really hard for them to effectively win the game like this. And yeah, I mean, you can already tell that through the ticket count. And CSA moving up to these rocks here to counter Jackson's guys. And Jackson Union's actually starting to be a little aggressive here, going up to the core and catching CSA off guard. That's the thing, is that if the Union can get behind the CSA inside these woods and hold it for a while, that's their best bet of winning. And the CSA are so over pushed on that right side. And that's the cool part about public matches compared to normal War of Rights matches, or I guess maybe not normal, but regimental. Normal for me, because that's what I normally watch most of the time anyways, but in regimentals, the whole team is supposed to be, in theory, communicating. Where in public matches, it's a lot harder to communicate between officers. And so you can get stuff like this, where the Union has an opportunity to go in the woods, but it's not like they're really taking advantage of that. CSA somewhat reacting to it. Not really a whole lot, though. They're just kind of shifting back and forth through the wood line here.
They're crossing the street right there. Aim, have west ends. Fire.
Holy fuck.
Enemy in the west. Enemy in the west. Northwest. West.
Standing right next to the side. Hey, Jackson team coming out.
So, Union starting to inch a little ahead. They're being more aggressive, pushing up on
Independent fire,
this front.
direct front.
Comet Ironheart here, pushing that center, hitting it hard.
If there's some left, shoot left. If you're on the left side, shoot left. If you're on the right in the middle, shoot in the
And
woods.
so the
sure
interesting
you're
part
on the
about this
fire.
position is that the Confederates almost have them enveloped. This Union group over here is huge. I really wonder where they're when they're gonna go up and over into the
Hold your
woods. But
shots, hold your shots, pulling it back. Follow my line, let's go, follow my line, we're going around him.
interesting. Oh, when he said falling back, I thought he was falling back, but nope. He is instead gonna push further right, trying to get around him inside the woods. Really like seeing that from a team. You do have some Union. I think these are Sharps.
Spread out. Get up on this
Yep.
line. Get right about here.
Cornwallis's guys. I mean, these are hard shots. I mean, you can see from our view here that you
That's
obviously
fun
can't
playing
see
you guys.
a
I'm
lot.
gonna
Even
find my last
zoomed in, you
shot
can
and
barely
we
see
can
it.
get
You
dinner.
can see a lot of those shots hitting right about here.
Shut up.
Because these guys are in
All
cover.
right, gentlemen, take aim all crouched, aim. Aim. Rise up, pick a target, they're all crouched, steady. Fire.
We're doing some rising volleys. Looking back on our right side of the field, we can see this Union group
Back to the right flank.
pushing into the woods
Pull it back,
using
pull it
rocks as cover. Looks like they're pulling a little further back. CFSA has kind of
Around here,
responded,
around here.
pushing this way. They're just using the rocks, changing where they're at. And we can see the CSA Jackson guys, they've adjusted, going to this side.
Gentlemen, maintain fire, keep the pressure on. They can't do any pushes. Fuck them up.
Oh my God, it's Eagle. Oh my God.
Sir.
Stop capping him.
Sir, brother, Captain, sir, I can't see them. Hey, there's one Rambo to the left.
Alright, well.
I can't.
So, consistent shots happening. This is working for the Union. Again, it's still a CSA bias map, and CSA has an opportunity to push them out. It's just going to be really hard. They're going to have to get a good chunk of their team to push this Union group out because they've gotten in the woods, they've secured a spot. And also, if they push out to take these guys out, they have to pray that the rest of the Union doesn't charge up, which is always a possibility in pubs. That's the beauty of pubs, is that in regimental matches, you always see the same similar stuff over and over again.
Aim low,
Unless you
make your
get new
shots
groups
true.
or try a new style of
Take your
event.
time and aim, guys.
Compared to
Don't just pop.
public matches where you, for the most part, have new officers in each round.
I accept my fate.
Varying server sizes and a lot of different strategy tried out,
Med?
especially with
Med,
this
dumb
thing
as
set.
hell. Where is he?
So we do actually have some Confederates pushing up behind the Union. Some Hampton Legion guys. I don't know if they realized the Union was here, but you got Wilkes leading the way there. It looks like they just took some shots and they're running away now. Good shot there. So both sides about to go down to engaged Confederates hitting there first. Union still kind of holding and shooting. The
Make sure you're
Confederates, you can
behind
just
these
see how
rocks.
nice of a position this is for them.
Make
They
sure
think,
behind the
oh, they're
rocks,
standing in
boys,
the
behind the
open.
rocks.
However,
Behind the rocks.
they have this
Behind
little
the rocks.
half-stone wall. They got some rocks,
Use your
trees. They have
cover.
shade as cover. In this game, shade is huge. It covers the body really well. I mean, if we're looking from right here, it's really
Keep
hard to
up
see.
independent fire. Wherever you see smoke in the woods, that is the enemy. Fucking shoot at it.
That's so true.
Make sure you're aiming low. Aim at the legs.
Oh, they're scared.
So we actually, Cornwallis has pushed up on this left side here. And he's engaging with the Sharps. They can shoot quicker than most players in game. I think it's about double
Try
the
not to
speed.
take too long while aiming.
So you got Gypsy using his half-stone wall here as cover. And Union actually encircling really far out.
Christ. They're just sitting in the open, guys. God damn, you can rape them. Look at those shots you can get.
Union hitting engaged.
Are you gonna charge this? Yeah. Listen, guys. Listen. Sprint down. Get out of here. Sprint down. Let's get out of here.
So Union trying to get even further behind. However, their cover, they still have fine cover in the woods, but it's not the greatest cover. And looks like they're going to return to those original rock positions. The pace of the Union is a little slow as the attackers, though. 15 minutes down a whole morale stage. You need to be quicker, but it's going to be hard on a map like this.
We're winning the shootout, that's all that matters. Of course, John Brown overextended. Not our fault.
What do you mean? Oh, CSA's charging now. So the Confederates pushed out the Union. That's the only way you can push a group out now is with charging because of the new updates when it comes to 5-second respawns instead of 10. And the fact that the total amount of tickets per death has decreased by about 20%. Union down on tickets now. So that's the interesting thing about pub officer moments is right before we went over, you heard comment here say, oh, John Brown overextended here with his guys back in the woods. He's going to be the reason we're losing the match. And we're winning this shootout, so we should stay here. John Brown's probably going to say the contrary. Say we need to get behind him. This is a very similar map. I don't know. In terms of strategy-wise, from the Union perspective, as Dunker Church. Because in Dunker Church, you got to get into the woods, you got to hold a position, get around them. So I agree with John Brody's strategy. This strategy here, sitting and shooting the whole game, will not win you a War of Rights match anymore. I haven't seen it yet. In order to win, as the attackers, you have to charge and take a position. Getting a quick call, so I'm just gonna quickly zoom in on these guys and let the game play itself. I'll be right back.
Oh, never mind.
Alright. So, let's see. John Brown guys, they're respawning. They're still getting in to the match. The reason why I'm only looking at the Union viewpoint of this map because the Confederates are in the woods. We can go there in a moment. I can easily, I guess, explain it easier. But Jackson's guys moving his men. They pushed out John Brown, and now they're coming up to the corn. Gonna get some nice flanking shots. And look at that. Bodies drop. Beautiful.
I don't know what hit him.
I do.
Fish in the barrel.
Guys, we just committed a race crime.
I mean, yeah. They just annihilated these dudes. Officer is down too. And I mean, that's the thing, right? Is if you just sit here in the open, the Confederates are going to envelop you from all sides, as they're doing right now. John Brown's going to change that in a minute, but I mean, the Confederates can just envelop you and destroy you. However, you got John Brown's, I think, body pillow. I think that's the full name.
Let's go,
Looks like
guys.
he's in a reg now. I've not seen the 54th Massachusetts before, but here they go. They're going to push into the woods, do it again. I really like what they're doing. I wish the team would help them, but if the whole Union team went that way, right, I think the Confederates would adjust and be able to defend us accordingly. But these guys got to get out of the open, but obviously they're not going to do that without their officer, which I kind of want to see what his reaction is when he spawns back in. There he is. Let's see what he says. I assume he would say something anyways.
Teams. Yeah, we're kind of flanked a little bit on the right.
A little.
Noted.
Noted, and he's just gonna stay there. Lovely. You got a big old mess there. John Brown's guys are adjusting in the distance.
Hey, let's pull back. Everybody,
Fall
turn
back,
around and
fall
sprint
back,
to the
fall back.
southeast. Okay,
And
let's pull
Arthur's
back
taking
to the
over. We've
southeast.
seen him
Let's go.
officer some pubs. I saw him yesterday officering some matches, and
their
I mean their officer just died
Yeah, looks like
again.
they're shooting us from our left. Okay, so I think the course of action we should go up and over. Just
Sorry.
fucking fake fence, snake fence, and just reform here until the off.
So Union get pushed back. That was the only decision that could really be made there. Right. So the thing I was gonna say before, I would be watching the game from the Confederate viewpoint.
Oh God.
It's kind of cool, but with all the trees and the shade and all that, it's really hard to kind of see the battle
They're gonna be on our left.
in terms of an overview. Obviously, we can see a quick view of what their view is like.
We are A-okay with that.
Speaking of that, Doctor's just, oh my goodness,
Oh,
there's
they
even more
fucking
CSA pushing. They hit these guys as they're reforming, and they are just going to fall back. Cornwallis respawning here. John Brown's body pillows doing a big old hike there on the other side of the map, coming all the way back to this side. But now they have taken it. Maybe John Brown's coming in to reinforce his friendlies.
Fuck it, let him overextend. Go, go, go.
Yeah, so
They did
CSA overextend. John Brown wants to make him pay for it.
Man, I
Granted,
should've
Union
stopped
have
him.
taken a lot of ticket loss already. And so I think CSA is going to, for the most part, get away before John Brody can do anything effectively.
Hold defensive fire. Hold defensive fire. Jump over now. Jump over.
Yeah, I mean, this map is just so hard for Union to win. Yeah. From just an overview standpoint, back to what I was saying before that charge, just from an overview
Look at
standpoint, it's
all
hard
these
to
boys.
see
Did they have cigarettes?
how the whole battle's going from a crowd point like this. That's why Eastwoods and Westwoods, I don't really like watching those maps. There's just so many trees. It's fun to play. It's like golf in my mind. Fun to play, hard to watch.
Don't worry, I'll go when you.
So the Union team seems to have corralled. John Brown's going to the right. How about these other officers? Cornwallis is going to take
On this
shots.
line, independent
Thomas
fire
gonna take
straight up the
shots.
hill, cut the hill. My
It's gonna be
company, get
very
on
hard
this
to
line.
cut
My
the
company,
grass
get on
on
this
this
line right now. All of you get on that line and start shooting up the hill. Independent fire, cut the hill, by the way. Who said that?
I said your base. I said your base is there.
And
Yeah,
this might
yeah,
be one of the only times we can see a good vantage point from the CSA side. I gotta go do a quick thing. I'll be right back. It'll be like 10 seconds.
Everyone load and hold, put the volley, load and hold, load and hold, ceasefire, crouch to reload.
Hold your fire, boys. Hold fire means don't stand up and shoot, by the way.
Check.
Check when you're ready.
Alrighty.
Sir?
So,
Company ready, sir?
appreciate the patience there. Not really a whole lot happening. That's the fun. I don't know if fun's the right word, but a nice part about this game is that you can take breaks and not really miss a whole lot, which is very relaxing. You have CSA pushing up here to this center position. Doctor's guys in the open, taking a volley down at the Union position there. You got Jackson up on these rocks here, seeing him flank.
Oh, get the structure bear.
Tony got killed.
I mean, that's the beauty of it, is War's right, it's a slower moving game compared to most games we see these days. And you can relax and have a good old time. Reloads are 20 seconds, and you go get a quick snack or something. It's kind of beautiful. Same with spectating. You can go away for a minute, and for the most part, you'll not miss anything. John Brown's moving through the corn again. Flag right in the middle. CSA might be able to pick that up.
Hold it, boys. Give it to him. Give it to him. Best shot team in the whole game. Aim low. Cut him in the shit. Cut him in the shit. Cut him in the shit.
So John Brown using this corner position to their advantage. You do have Joseph and his group behind.
Guys, charge.
John Brown saying charge.
They're right
I don't
on
know if he knows that where they're at though.
Right here. Hey, company, come on.
Come on, boys.
A little confusion here, but John Brown's guys are getting incinerated, whether it be by Doctor's dudes who are behind, or whatever. But yeah, John Brown's guys in disarray. 20 minutes left. Both sides down to taking losses. Union hit it first. Again, very hard map for Union to win. I heard the officers
Just keep up
talking.
the independent fire.
I'm not gonna lie, these guys.
If you see one, just like try and aim and hit him.
I mean, the Union strategy. John Brown. Okay, I can understand Cornwallis and the Sharps kind of just sitting a little further back and shooting, because that's what you do as Sharps. You can shoot quickly, so instead of charging and being aggressive, you can sit back and shoot a lot. I think that's more the objective of the Sharps, just because they have smaller guns. It's harder for them to be effective in melee compared to a normal infantryman. But Comet's moving his men up.
These shots are going to be crucial, by the way.
And CSA just fall back. And they're not hitting anything either. And that's the real thing about this map. You got to get behind him in the woods. I really like what John Brown's doing. He's just by himself. You can't win a shootout these days anymore. The ticket drain on your opponents is too slow. You can't thwart them from a position. You need to be aggressive and charge. Unless the map's really unbiased, but... Or biased, sorry.
Charge.
Don't charge. Hold the line.
Alright. John Brown's body pillow. Their group getting wiped. CSA just having a better position. And CSA kind of knows where Union is. Union just kind of know their CSA around and not necessarily where. So Cornwallis pushing his guys to the center. And this other Union group. Also pushing these guys to the left. And Union's halfway through taking losses. Confederates not even a fourth of the way down. But I mean, let's get a
cut the grass down that line like we were doing to those sharpshooters. Hey, fellas, pull off the fence. Come down here to the stone hedge, please.
I wonder if the officers' mics are purposefully louder than their opponents' mics.
Take aim all crouched, aim. Rise up. Hugging that snake fence, steady. Fire!
And we can kind of see what it's like from the CSA viewpoint. I mean, it's very hard with all the smoke and the bushes. You're kind of just aiming in a general direction. There's John Brown's there. They're reforming. I mean, this is just going to be a slow defeat for the Union. I haven't seen Union win hatches in a while. But
I know they pop up. They pop up like gophers. Right there, that's a gopher. Boys,
And that's one dead.
Wait
That's
for
one
your
dead.
shot. Wait for your shot. Wait till they pop up.
Wacky Yankee.
Yeah.
You got him.
Wait for them to pop up. Boys.
Are we still on flag duty?
If you want.
And I mean, that's another thing. The Confederates got that buck and ball. If you don't know what buck and ball is, it shoots off 5 little pellets. It's almost like shooting a shotgun compared to most shots, which are 1 bullet in this game. But I mean, yeah, this is really hatches for you. Union, they got to do something with John Brown's body pillow here.
Take it up to a sprint, boys.
All right, but John Brown's gonna go down this left side. He's gonna try to reinforce on this side here. We'll see what he's thinking. Cornwallis' guy's actually pushing off. It looks like they have moderate numbers, so let's see what John Brown wants to do here.
In the rear? What the fuck does he mean rear? Turn around, turn around.
So, based off that alone, I think they're trying to communicate in text chat to try to hit them on their side. I guess behind them, but.
Run, motherfuckers, run!
Whole banger.
Run, no! Alright, company, we're taking too many guys, please. Let's move. Never mind.
Aim low.
Yeah, a little help, John Brown. We need some help here.
Aim low. Aim at the dicks.
These Union shots are just so hard.
Gentlemen on this new line, by the way, on this new line with them.
I mean, this is what you're looking at.
Come on back on this new line.
This is a hard shot. You're shooting into what you hope is the enemy. Just all the smoke, the trees, the shade, the cover the CSA has a little definitely. It's so hard. And that explains it right there.
Keep it up, boys. Keep it up.
Guys, take your time and aim. Don't just shoot the fucking shoot.
Regardless of where you're aiming. Yeah, I mean, it's a half morale stage difference. Confederates are way more spread out than the Union. Union's very condensed, and they can just get nice shots, friggin' from all directions compared to the Union, who are just. I mean, we'll see. That's why you play the match, but it's doubtful.
We're fine.
John, you want me to make aggressive and make a move?
Dude, I'm not charging this. If you think that's what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna charge it. I'm pulling it down. Let's go. Pull it down.
That's the
Company A, pull it down for a second reform.
Break load. Down.
Oh, so now he decides to fucking retreat.
Gentlemen, we're pulling back a little bit. Let's move. Only star.
You can hear some frustration from the Union side. I mean, look at that. Confederates even going further out on the side. I mean, they're just enveloping the whole Union team. The only way the Union team can win, which I'll say why this is even hard, but you just got to go around the side here and try to get in the woods. The Union's objective is to get in the woods, and the thing is, if the whole Union team goes that way, Confederates will probably respond and hold them in the woods.
This motherfucker.
Oh, look at that.
Gentlemen, down
A couple of them. But, I mean, the Confederate strategy is very else.
Brace.
New York Company A, be moving up with them. Company
Oh, both sides moving out in the open. What timing? Union hitting braking. Union taking a very long time to shoot, only getting 3, 4, 5, 6.
Breaking? Oh, hell no.
I cannot break. We can hold it.
We can hold it and get sent to last stand.
We're not that fucking time.
I mean, you can just hear the frustration from these Union guys. It's such a hard map to win.
Alright, company A, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down.
Yeah, we should pull it down. Pull it back down, pull it back down.
Pull it down.
Honestly, like, maybe, I don't know where Cornwallis's guys are. What the heck? But Cornwallis should send his guys up here, shoot, to make them think they're that way, and then they should all go hit the right. That's just my opinion, but I don't know if they have enough time.
Guys that play CSA accidentally shoot themselves with a gun.
He said fuck off Irish in group chat. He said he doesn't have a mic. Or not group chat, but chat.
Krabby's really mean. I'm gonna kill him.
Krabby, I'm gonna bend over for you. Can you penetrate my tight
Oh.
Bitch.
Oh my!
You told me to penetrate your tight hole.
Oh.
Alright. Goodbye, Krabby. It's your time. I send you with your ancestors. Bang.
Uh-oh. I thought he was going to kill him. But the whole Union team is now falling back. Looks like they're now pushing forward again. John Brown leading the way.
Here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come.
Holy crap.
Let's go. We're waiting.
I don't know why the Confederates are coming out to shoot. It's not, the Confederates aren't going to push the Union into final push by doing this. The Union's going to charge, and that's what's going to get them down the final push. You do not need to be sending yourself out in the open to lose tickets, but here we go. Union making their first move as a team, charging in.
Get in there, get in there, get in there. Charge these motherfuckers, charge these motherfuckers.
And so far, it's looking good for the Union. CSA starting to react, move over, and it's looking less and less good for the Union. And Confederates hit breaking, but Union's almost halfway down
Good shots on the flag.
next stage. And as you can see, Confederates just held that. I mean, Buckenball in a very well-defended area, despite taking some losses at the beginning. It's just, wow.
I saved your life, brother.
Yeah, I know.
I saved your life.
Sharks are sharks. Hey, shark. Hey, shark rifle. Hey, shark rifle.
Butterflies, we're getting air support.
Run away! Call the artillery! Get back here! Run for your lives, gentlemen! It's over! It's over! They're all dead! They're all dead! It's Prigover!
Gotta love war rights. Gotta love it indeed. So,
Come on, bitch. Take my bayonet. Take my bayonet.
it's 2. But, yeah, Union's probably got 1 or 2 more good pushes. Probably 1 more good push and then a half push. But
Hell. Well, I like to rock.
Let's go, boys.
You like winning
Turn
more,
around,
boy.
turn
I
around,
promise
gentlemen.
you like winning more. Get off the rock. Get off the rock. You like winning
Turn
more.
around,
Boys.
boys. Turn around, turn around.
Get off the rock, boys. Find your officers, boys. Find your officers. Find your officers. Find the lines. Find your officers.
6.5 minutes till we see the end of the round here. Confederates, for the most part, holding up in the woods as they should. They are pushing out here a little bit. I mean, they're so far ahead, I don't think it matters that they're so far out at this point. However,
Sir, are they charging to our left?
some team killing happening.
Well, sorry, I warned you.
Oh,
Pushing through corn?
I think we're ready, sir.
Gentlemen, come with me. We are gonna die together. Let's go die, gentlemen.
We'll die valiantly, boys.
Death.
Okay, I'll fight die. It's
Shoot
with
'em,
you,
Dad.
Dad.
Death.
Dad, I love you.
Death. 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 This dinner I'm eating right now is pretty damn good, though.
No, you look like a fucking bum.
Maybe.
Hey, who you calling a bitch? Bitch.
I
Hey, so
said,
if we
I didn't call you a
lured them
bitch, I
away
called
from
you
the
a
cat boy,
bum.
you'd win, right?
Yeah, you automatically
All we
win.
need to do is theoretically cap right now. Do I think we're gonna win? Absolutely not. Gentlemen, get on these
Oh, there they
rocks
are.
and kill these rock bandits. Spread out, man. Every man for themselves.
There's a hick.
Flag
There's a hick. I see a hick. Hick spotted.
Kill the hicks. Every man for themselves.
I don't even know what that means.
We're hit cutting now, boys.
But what's the rest of the Union doing? So it took them long enough. Here we go. They're pushing through the corn. I like this. I wish they would have done this sooner. The Confederates not really responding. Joseph is, but the rest of them not. They're going to hit in between. Again, do I think they're going to win? But Union's actually splitting. Got John Brown going to your left side here. Confederates actually pushing out to the rocks in the center of the map here.
Kill him.
Oh, the only Union team's going to the center. I got Jabeta. But John Brown's sitting there. You can see who's winning the point based on the timer on the top. The Reds are around the clock.
I am charging left.
Showing that the Confederates are winning. The whole Confederate team now shifting over. I wish we could go a little closer into the charge. It's just so hard to tell who's winning, just because of the wooden nature of the cap point. Union about to hit final push. We would probably see that clock go down a little bit.
That's a good idea.
I mean, yeah, Confederates just destroyed.
Now, get the flags up. Get the flags up. Get them up. Get them up and stay on this corner. Get on this corner. Everyone to the last man. Get on this corner. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Get on this corner. Every man for themselves. Get on this corner, boys. Get on this corner and stay alive at all costs. At all costs.
Yeah, I mean, Union just, it's so hard for Union to win. They're about to hit final push. That black timer may or may not go down.
Hey, partner, I would get out of here if I was you. Hey, rebel behind me.
Shoot, boys. Shoot him.
Up behind me.
Shoot that
Thank
reb.
you.
Shoot him, boys. Shoot him up.
So, actually, that black timer might not go down at all. If you don't know, when the attacking team hits final push, they have infinite amount of tickets. However, that black timer goes down to a certain time. That certain time being the amount of time it takes to get from your main spawn to the point of contention.
Shoot him, boys. Shoot him up. Shoot him up.
2 times.
Shoot him, boys. Keep shooting.
Without bayonets and reloads, and as you can see, that black timer did not go down. Confederates shifting back to the right because Union
Yes, make them charge.
spawning it
Keep
over here.
shooting them. Make them charge. Make them charge. Yes, yes, yes.
Confederates aren't going to charge, they shouldn't charge.
Shoot them.
Confederates are playing this as they should.
If that rock,
Sit
if
back,
that tree is in
force the
front of you,
Union
just
to
shoot around it.
charge you,
Suppression is
don't
key.
even
Suppression
risk
is
getting in
key.
the last stand. As you should be.
We got pop. Oh, they're coming in on the lap, boys.
I mean,
They're
yeah,
coming in
you
on
can
the
see
lap.
from their view, not really a whole lot.
They're coming in on the
Confederates
straddle.
engaging though, getting close to last stand. I don't know if they might. Union trickling in from spawn. You can just see how spread out they are. I mean, those Confederates are just gonna pick them off. Most of the Union team up in this corner.
Don't worry, Guaranteed, I'm here.
2 minutes left. Again, Union final push. Their tickets don't matter. And Confederates are about to hit last stand. This might be closer than originally anticipated. More Union guys moving up there. Again, it's a trickle. So when the Confederates hit last stand, which will happen in a moment, essentially all their guys, once they die, they won't be able to spawn back into the round. Which, I don't know if they're going to have enough time. They need to hit it within the next 10 seconds. So, Union charging in. They're trying to push him in the last stand. Flag staying back so they can get respawns in. So, all the Confederates you see on your screen, once they die, they're dead. So, it's going to be, can't Union do enough damage within the next minute? And it's going to be very hard to do. I don't know how many people are in the server, however, the big thing with this flag respawn, flag spawn a guy in every 5 seconds, so Union needs to keep him up.
Flags, turn around.
Keep going, boys. Keep the flags up. Keep going. Keep going.
I don't know, I don't think Union's going to be able to do this. Yeah, Union has basically deteriorated. on this front. Most of their guys are back at main spawn. I mean, unless we hit overtime, let's just see what they're saying. Nothing really. Nothing really of anything. Sad way to go out. Confederates counter-charging out.
Go, go, go!
And they wipe him completely.
No, no, no! Leave him alone, dealers, run!
Nah, bro.
No, 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 no!
Run, you damn Yankee cowards, run! Run!
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. I surrender! Stop! Don't do this! Stop!
Don't shoot me, boy.
But yeah. Pretty generic round of Hatch's attack. Nothing really more to say about that. The Confederates did what they need to do. Union surprisingly got it way closer than I was anticipating. But it's hard to win on a map like this in pubs with the I like what John Brown was doing, trying to flank around the side. Obviously, the rest of his team allowed him to do that because they distracted. So who knows if it would have worked if their whole team did that. But you don't know. And that's the one unfortunate part I think about pubs is unless you have regimental matches and you can communicate with other people, it's hard to tell what strategies work and don't work because there's so much randomness that happens in pubs. Unlike your normal War of Rights matches. Sorry, regimental. I keep saying normal. But regardless of that, well done to CSA. I think we're on the Anderson's counterattack next. But we will see you there in a moment. On to round 2. All right, here we are with round number 2 on Anderson's counterattack. A couple of minutes have gone by. However, it's mostly just watching the CSA move into position quickly. Our numbers, 260. Look at that. For CSA officers, you got Joseph, Gypsy, Scooter, looks new, and Stonewall Jackson. Union, you got Grudge, Ba, Arthur, John Brown, and Dirty Dan. So, Union, a pretty new roster. Confederates, a pretty same roster in terms of last round. So, Anderson's counterattack, point of contention, is right around here, right on the Union artillery. Crappy Union artillery positioning on this map. You got John Brown's guys over here to their right. You got Ba. And then to their right, you have Dirty Dan. Speaking of artillery, let's look. So the imbalance is 6 right here. Unenlisted about the same, but Union has 11 guys in artillery. So you really have a 16, 17 man imbalance in terms of infantry. Confederates seem to be splitting up into 2 prongs for their assault. You have Gypsies.
Take a knee on the stone wall. Take a knee on the stone wall, boys.
Yeah, Gypsies guys who just get shot up almost instantaneously. You do have some Union in the woods. We'll see who that is in a moment, but we got Joseph moving this way and Scooter.
Get on my line! Give him hell!
I can't see a fucking thing,
But
Sarge.
they're engaging with Arthur.
Get to the left.
And I agree with Willie there. Man, I mean, it's so hard to see in the woods, even as a spectator. It's hard to see what's going on.
Their shots count, guys.
Is it time to charge yet, Sarge?
No, sir.
So you got shooting happening in the woods. You got shooting happening on the other side. Again, this is kind of neat to watch. I think this is one of the first maps I recall playing in a regiment in this game. John Brown's going far out, just engaging. Like, imagine if we had a map where there was a point of contention right here. One team spawned in the woods right there. The other team, I don't know, spawned over there. Like, so many map possibilities in this game that could happen that just don't, unfortunately. And I wish they did. So Joseph moving his guys out of the woods onto the point, wiping the artillery.
Independent fire. Get on this rock right here. I want y'all, everyone. All. No. Oh shit. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back.
Hey Joseph, there's a line east, by the way.
Pull back.
And they move off the cap, maybe seeing John Brown's guys there.
Get in the back.
Oh, just spread it up the cap zone. Oh, why is the cap zone extend so far? Company hold. Oh God, that's a huge cap zone. Holy crap! Bomba clap.
Stop.
Big Alabati Fati.
I slaughtered 3 men.
So Union holding a very interesting defensive position around this point. It's like they're basically surrounded. And they're retaking that point. Union down a little more tickets than the Confederates, but you can expect that.
I'll take his spot.
I don't know why the flag bearer is crouching.
Oh, there's a
Spotted
bullet
people, just
coming at my
stand
head.
up.
I jump, take aim, all crouched, aim, aim, aim. Rise up, rise up. Fire. Go down.
Gypsy volleying and then returning back down as he does. Looking on the other side of the field, nothing really much. You do have a Rambo here for the Confederates by himself.
We don't got enough ammo for 2 of those.
And then again, Union's still trying to use artillery, which doesn't make any sense in my mind. That shot hit nobody, but why aren't they loading canister of all things? That's also what I don't understand. But
Yeah, Mike. Execute that man. Is he harassing you? Hold on.
Joseph
Yes, I'm being
switching his guys. They're moving over onto this left side. How far they'll go, we'll see. Are they pushing up? Nope, it's just some dudes taking a more further forward position. Oh, look at that.
Form up! Quickly, quickly, ready! Aim! Just level! Fire!
The Confederates really like the whole pop-up shoot and hide.
Hold fire, guys.
Hold fire. Go ahead and cease fire. We're gonna push up on that company ahead of us, so let's get fully kitted up.
Get those. Make sure those bayers on, guys. And when we're in melee, spam T, so you can see
Move it up at the sprint, guys. At the sprint.
Interesting.
Let's go. Push up, everybody.
Sprint.
Push it up.
So they do have their friendly company to their right, and maybe they're trying to form a better line with them. They're getting up on these rocks, though.
These rocks, independent fire.
Interesting, though, you're pushing yourself closer to the opponent. It's not like the Union guys are trying to push out the enemy. I don't know why you would push up.
Spread right if you can't see him. If you can't see him,
Get out right, boys. Get out right.
You're putting yourself way closer to the attackers, making it easier for them to charge them out and also shoot you. Sure, you're going to kill more of them, but they have more tickets than you. So overall, you're losing this fight. You were sitting back there perfectly fine. You might not have been killing a lot, but they weren't killing a lot of you. I don't know about if they weren't killing a lot of you, but I assume they weren't killing a lot of you.
behind the rocks! You will keep your independent fire, gentlemen!
But I don't know why you would give yourself to the enemy, give them more of an advantage. Unless you're trying to push them to the final push first. So, Joseph
I love trumpets.
on this side. What the heck? Why is this officer doing this?
Loaded.
Interesting. Again, the chaos of pubs.
Left flank, you got
Nothing really happening on the battle, just a whole lot of shooting. I'm surprised the Confederates haven't charged in the woods. Granted, they are outnumbered. This Union right company in the woods doing a little flanking maneuver, so it looks like Union's trying to push them out, so I guess going a little more forward makes more sense. With the recent update, people can spawn in at twice the rate as they did before, so it's very hard to shoot someone out of the spot.
I think we can fill out here and shoot up on them.
You're going to have to charge
we have
somebody
good shots
out.
in their back right now, boys.
Very good
Line
shots.
up, independent fire. Yeah, watch our backs.
Who's the
We could have
flag
a
in
couple
it?
come up.
Does he have a... Does he not have a flag? Does his flag say back? Where is their flag? Regardless, they're not in a bad spot. Just a little nervous that the Confederates kind of turn around and hightail it their direction.
You bump! Company B, form up again, to the rear, Company B, to the rear, reform, on my line, form up, Company B, form North Carolina, form up, face southeast, make sure it says inbounds.
Both both sides going down. Union's going down at a faster rate. You do have Union holding out in the open here. Kind of again, I don't know why Union... there's so many rambles going around. But I don't know why Union's so amped on pushing forward as the defenders when you don't need to. Like, you do not need to be here. You can be back here, taking less casualties than you would before. Oh, Arthur's group charged up. What the heck? Alright, maybe they saw the group to their left and they're like, we're gonna die, screw it. Banzai, but...
Who left the flag behind? Somebody leave the flag behind?
East, southeast.
Run.
Luckily, I was in the rear.
Oh, yeah, he's southeast.
Oh, wait, is that... Are those friendlies? I can't remember. Oh, no, they're
Those are not friendlies. Because that's just shot one.
Both sides getting down to engage. We'll probably see both sides hit that by the 30-minute mark.
Left side! Oh my god, they're pushing up to the rocks.
There's no way.
They're pushing up to the rocks.
Union hitting engaged.
Boys, hold fire. Listen up, listen up. What's gonna go down? We're gonna be pushing from the left of that rock. Okay, we're gonna go around it from the left. Hold fire, guys.
What?
Just Rambos that are shooting at us.
Hold
Okay,
fire.
Focus.
They're not Rambos.
Right,
Make sure
guys.
the players
There's
are
the
on
whole company.
Everybody in melee mode. Get melee mode. Get melee mode.
Press V, press V.
Charge.
Alright, at the sprint. Let's go. Put.
Alright, guys, everyone go.
Wow, he's lucky he got that off
Let's take
before
these rocks, boys.
he died, because in the game, after 2 seconds, you can't talk after
These
you
rebel
die, but
scum.
here goes the
Do
Union.
not stop the fire, just shoot them.
Why are they charging? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute, but here we go.
Come here, Revs. Come here. You're mine. Flag bearer. Left side.
Union hitting on both sides. They're winning this. Confederates will probably hit engaged in a second.
Left side. Come here, Binky. Come here, Binky.
Banky? I don't know what that insult, unless you're trying to combine words, but... Union wiping the Confederates there. Surprised they didn't go down to engaged. And the Confederates are falling back.
Oh, shit. Good.
The Arties aimed at us. The Arties aimed at us.
Confederates, for the most part, outside of that group over there, are together as a team. There they go. They hit engaged. 32 minutes
Are we
left.
charging?
And Stonewall Jackson pushing up.
Gentlemen, skirmish line here. Skirmish line here.
Why not? Are they going to do volleys? But... I do not understand the point of sitting and shooting in the open like that.
Let's go, boys. Show me the bloodthirstiness.
There's
I want
lots
to see.
right behind them.
I want to kill, sword.
But Confederates shifting on the far, I don't even know if it's left side of the map, kind of to the right of these rocks. Taking shots at Union, who's moving a lot here in the open, so great opportunity for them to take shots. They're ahead on tickets.
Load and hold, load and
Their
hold.
pace is a little slow.
Ceasefire.
Form new line, form new line.
On that line, boys. Break through. On that line.
Fire at their artillery. They're all over their artillery.
Once you're loaded on this line, independent fire.
Artillery's aiming at their artillery's aiming at this position too.
Confederates, though, kind of, I don't know. They're acting very segmented right now. They're not acting as one big team. Sure, the Union's kind of acting like it, but Union has to have their men over a smaller area compared to the Confederates. Confederates are spreading themselves out way too much, and I think that's their biggest issue if they want to try to take significant ground. They're beating the Union. They're ahead on tickets. We're about a third of the way through the game. However, the pace is a little slow. Doesn't mean they can't win, though, because, again, right, the point of contention is right here in the center. And so Confederates have some leniency in trying to push up to that, because they'll meet the Union in the middle of where they're fighting compared to the last match of Hatches that we watched, where the Confederates were defending right on the point. it's very hard for the Union to effectively defend on the point here. What's happening here? But Confederates, they are gelling up in the group. It looks like they're trying anyways, but they're still a little spread. They're just sitting back and shooting. Again, this is not, this is a, I don't know, I think a CSA bias map.
Better shots over here, boys.
I would think it's a CSA bias map. But
Make sure you guys are all with the correct companies. You don't want guys running around with the wrong company. That's not good. Alright, so what happened was last time they actually were able to control this route and coming up in the left. They don't want that to happen again, so what I'm gonna have you guys do, we're gonna shift it left, okay? Press to your left side,
Shift left, guys.
left face.
Everyone, come on, come on. What are you doing? Move left. Let's go, boys.
Chop, chop.
Oh, this is like Hitler in World War II with the Ardennes thing, where we do the same flank twice. I like it.
Yeah.
That's some strategy right there. But Confederates, I mean, they're just forming. Again, if you want to push people off a position in this artillery, not doing anything. But if you want to push people off of a position, you need to charge in this game. You cannot shoot people down anymore with the flag changes. Sure, you are winning on tickets, but I mean, I think the Confederates are still in a decent
melee
spot.
mode, everyone melee mode.
They just can't sit back forever, and I don't think they will. But I think
if you want to load bucking ball, do it now. If you want to shoot up in the air and load bucking ball.
a couple guys going up with Joseph here taking shots. I mean, even though the Confederates haven't been overly aggressive, they haven't even charged once, and they're half a morale stage ahead.
Remember, guys, aim low.
Union kind of forming their own line to counteract this using the woods and that log pile there as cover.
It's 15 seconds.
And we can see Scooter guy here 15 seconds, so maybe we're charging at 27.
Come on, boys, come on!
I'm gonna shoot some CSAS generals in the head with my
Make those shots count, guys. Here's when they count.
Wipe them! Shoot them up! Shoot them up! Shoot them up! Shoot them up!
Guys.
I want to kill him dead.
Way more up than
This officer is surviving for way too long.
We hold, boys!
In front of the rock, guys.
Only a few of them left. Alright, here comes Gypsy and the rest of the CSA, so I think they might have charged a little early, or they charged late.
The high ground. That's fucking stupid. No, hold the rock.
You do see Union trying to flank around the far right, but Confederates
Hold these blocks, boys.
going up on this position. Holy crap. So they're going to win here. Union charging in from the side. I like the aggression from CSA.
Good shit, boys! Good shit!
But here comes Union flanking in from the side now. Confederates, though, one big blob defeating the Union in detail. One last Union group here.
Press T and go. Press T and turn around now. They're charging into us.
But it's really going to be it. Union's going to hit taking losses
Learn to look behind
in a
you.
moment.
Learn to look behind you.
There they go. Beautiful charge of the Confederates, but our Union a little spread out. Why are we doing this over? This better be canister.
They're here. They're here. They're here. Run, 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 run.
Oh, I'm going to fire the gun. I do like the uniform, though. It looks very clean. No way he killed a guy with a sponge.
Mistake, Yankee.
But the Confederates have essentially wiped the Union off the field. Union respawns over here. And we'll see where they reposition.
Form up, guys. On my line. 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 Alright, well, that's fucked. Okay, so get your full kits, guys. Reload some bayonets.
Ah, boys, they're nothing. We can take them.
Pull back. No, pull back.
Pull back. Fall back. Press T. About face, guys.
Fall back. Fall back.
Do not keep reloading. Fall back. We just got fucked back there, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
They're still chasing us, so we gotta pick up the pace.
Keep the flags up. It's the one thing you
Yep,
do.
and it sure is.
Hi there.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah, that was I died.
You guys did good. You guys did awesome. It just they brought a whole.
You fucking rolled them, dude.
Right after. Yeah, you guys rolled them, and then they brought a whole. The last company they had, and rolled us back.
Yeah.
It was a lot more lopsided than what they make it seem. So I
What
like
about
the
the
Confederates. They're so instead of tapping the point, they are pushing up in the woods, a further forward position, keeping the Union back away from point.
We're all getting back in.
Union's strategy at this point is to turtle. At least that's what I would do. It's going to be very hard to do in pubs because it's
Oh yeah,
very
well
boring.
that's HL.
And it's very hard to do things in pubs that are boring because people want to do stuff, right? If I go in pubs, I want to do something. I don't want to sit around and do nothing. So. Oh. Where was that shooting artillery? Artillery. I mean, they aren't shooting cannons. They're just way overshooting. They're maybe getting a. That fuse was. Holy crap! That fuse time was long.
Alright, gentlemen, advance, advance, advance.
So Confederates shooting a little bit, going inching closer and closer to the Union
There
lines.
we go. I see him now. All right, boys, we're gonna volley on this line. On this line. If you can't see him, you can see him. You can see her smoke down that line.
The Union's capping. Yeah, they're capping. They should not cap. They might accidentally cap. If they cap, that's a terrible thing. These men might prevent them from capping. I mean, I don't know what side I'm on.
My bad, Zep. I didn't get there in time.
No way they're capping. This might, yeah, so Ranch there ran off, which prevented them from cap. Oh no, they're gonna cap. No, they're gonna be in skirmishing again. This kill could. Man, how are they so capping? How are they so capping? How far does cap go? Does it go all the way down there? Those Union guys just killed the guys who are capping. It's... Jeez. They're probably spamming don't cap, they shouldn't.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Check ready.
Sure.
Company. Fire! Fire company! Hey! Hey! Stop! Take it!
I mean, can we hear what the Union officers are thinking?
Alright!
Let's go.
So, Union down half, morale stage definitely more than that. And it looks like Bob's gonna die, but he's gonna take his guys around the side here. And Union retaking point. This Union artillery is going to be the bane of them. I mean, Confederates won this day strategy-wise with the artillery, but Union has not helped. But Bob's taking up position on these rocks. Look how pumped up their guys are, though. It's very hard to see from our view where the Confederates are coming in.
Shot of course. Fucking couldn't tell y'all what to do.
Hey, Bob, you're gonna have to stop being a bullet magnet, sir.
I know, fucking no shit. Oh! Damn, Arch, you too, bud! Keep shooting, guys. Keep shooting. Right there, never flag. Right there, right there, my line.
But I don't see how the Confederates will lose this game. But Union looks like they got pushed back on this side. And just a jolly good show here for the Confederates. They won that one charge so effectively that they just outright won the game right then and there. Unless the Confederates massively screw up, but Union's a little spread out to do an effective charge unless they time it in touch chat.
Oh my.
Oh crap.
But there we go. Let's get a view of this. Let's just get a view of this volley because they look like they're having a heck of a time here volleying.
Don't worry about it. Check ready, check ready. Coming in, time. Aim! Take it! Say it! Oh!
Are we spawn camping them?
Hey, drunk Confederate.
Reload! No!
Who's
Yeah,
that?
we're
Drunk
having
Confederate.
A jolly
Who's that?
good show.
That's Arky. Can you hear me all right in game?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Sound, volume sound okay?
The good old volume check. Well, let's see. Confederates starting to make some moves. You got Gypsy.
It says you're capturing. Please don't cap. Should be right.
Looks like he's gonna
Here,
try to do some
sprint.
free
Here,
cap.
sprint.
Or at least he's trying to get around these Union guys that are on point, which are mostly artillery. But behind them, you got Boz guys falling back, taking a lot of hits. But Confederates are taking losses, not really a big deal. The fact that the Confederates can cap from all the way over there is insane. That's illegal.
Oh, I see them.
I mean, Confederates could just
Down
sit
that
there and
line.
sit
Take aim.
that far away and do
Around the
stuff, but-
caissons. Aim, steady. Fire! Wait, did we get volleyed in the back?
Bond's guys actually moved right back up. They're trying to get some flanking shots here. And the Confederates in the woods. And we can see Confederates pulling back. Maybe they're like, Union's getting close to breaking here. Let's get closer to point.
Reform here, recover here, reform here, behind the rocks, reform here. Independent fire, left oblique. Independent fire, east.
I'm scared, brother. Hold my hand, brother. I'm scared. They wouldn't let me touch their pee-pee, so I stabbed them. I just wanted to touch their pee-pee.
Keep stabbing them. Don't worry about their pee-pees.
I'm going
Jeez Louise. Well, War of Rights community is an interesting group of people. That's for sure. That's what I get for looking away for a moment. However, the Union's starting to position themselves so that they can hold point. You do have one company still in the woods, but one in the center, and then one kind of really in the center. Confederates readjusting so that they can basically get on point. Union's going to hit breaking any moment.
New line right here. Gentlemen, take aim down this line. You can see a yank flag down.
Let's see how good this Confederate volley is. Just team kill the guy? A lot of those shots going over. That's what you see a lot. It's kind of hard. So it looks like some Confederates going on point. Yep, engaging with the artillery, trying to cap this point. It is the Hampton Legion guys going out. They're probably recruiting, as you do. But they're taking the point right now. Oh. I mean, I would pre-cap if I were them. But that's just me. Because they're going to hit breaking any second now. And you don't want to give them any chance to try to take and hold that point. We're wiped by those HL guys. And I mean, you can see on your screen, artillery has been retaken because these RD guys just spawn right back in on these guns that don't do anything for you. Capping in the woods, brilliant. Union will hit breaking at any moment now. You can see more starting to adjust. Union needs to get on point.
That is a rebel flag in front of us to the southwest. You see that flag? I don't want to.
But this looks like this should be the round. Union's got to hit breaking. They're doing the charge here. I really like this move here. They're going to try to knock him into breaking. It's going to be very close. Oh, are they going to hit it?
Hell yeah. Kill that officer.
Holy crap. What a cap. Also the ooh. Dang. Wow, what a last second cap. Well done by CSA. That impressed me a lot. But yeah, thank you for watching these 2 public match rounds. I hope you enjoyed both of them. With that being said, check out our channel links and whatnot in the description of the video. You can join our Discord, support us by buying merch, or on the Patreon page, where you can get live broadcasts of events. So you get videos really early compared to everyone else. And on top of that, we're going to soon be launching just raw gameplay without the UI, scoreboard, and my commentary. All of that, we're working on that now, but it should be great. Nonetheless, appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. We will see you tomorrow in another video. Well done to CSA on these pubs. 2-0 Hatches Attack, obviously biased towards them, but what a cap there at the end. That just gave me goosebumps. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody.